Project that's been in the works for well over 2 years, and some members of the Douglas County Board are still trying to slow it down.
Work has begun downtown on a new courthouse annex and youth detention center, but last year the county board approved millions more in funding to the $120 million project.
Today, the same board, with a few different members, voted on whether they should take back that money. 3 News Now reporter John Kipper tells us how the vote went.
It was just about a month ago that the Douglas County Board voted to add $10 million to the Juvenile Justice Project. Several board members, including now former member Claire Duda, said project delays and COVID made the extra money necessary. On Tuesday, opponent of the project Jim Kavanaugh tried to take that $10 million back.
We need to press reset today and just go back with the new board elected by the people and decide what do we want to do going forward.
Now, Kavanaugh had support. New member Maureen Boyle said she hasn't seen detailed information from the nonprofit that steers the project.
I am voting to rescind the $10 million, and it mostly has to do with the fact that I just don't have enough information on what's happening behind the scenes with the 501c3.
This let the other new member, Mike Friend, who beat Duda after campaigning against the downtown youth detention center, be the swing vote. Friend actually voted to not take back the money, saying the old board already made the call and it's not his role to rescind it. He also worries taking it back could backfire.
All of that $10 million was moved and has already been either obligated or some of it has actually even been spent. I think that there are ramifications to pulling this money back over that I don't think the taxpayer understands. And because I don't.
After a long debate, the board narrowly voted the measure down, allowing the $10 million to stay with the project. From there, they had another lengthy debate, this time whether to spend $2 million of leftover CARES Act money on local restaurants and bars hurt by COVID. They ultimately passed the resolution.
These are tax-paying mom and pop entities that are the backbone of our economy, and we need to help them as soon as we can.
Now, the county board was also planning on getting to assistance for the homeless, for rent, for food, and for mental health, all using those leftover CARES Act dollars. But they weren't able to get to any of those agenda items because the meeting went too long and they had to get out of the chamber so city council could take place. Reporting in Omaha, John Kipper, 3 News Now.